Hey, what's good? What's good, my universal family? I hope everyone's doing all right on this, peaceful day. I hope you had a nice, good, relaxing day. Weekend's coming to an end. I was supposed to post yesterday, but I was just more into myself for the day. So I'm coming to you guys now. As you know me, I am Amahazi. This is the Tone Deaf Station. Tone Deaf. And here, when we tone deaf, doesn't mean we can't hear music and hear the beat. Nah, it means that we all about that vibration. So we don't hear that dumbness they want to throw into our head. Tone deaf. Because they always throwing bullshit ass vibrations towards us. But we'll get into that when you're ready. But for now, today I want to talk to y'all about attractiveness. And not, how you look or, how people see you and so on and so forth. I'm not even talking about like the physical attractiveness. I want to talk about the attractiveness that we deal with in regards to, what we attract to us. Meaning, even still, if you're a girl, that guy that you attracted to you that's like mad aggy, always up in your face, asking you questions and trying to get you to break down so you could date him, but you never saw any interest in him in the first place and he all up on you. And same thing for my guys, vice versa. It goes the same way. You got that aggy girl who's all up in your face, who wants you. She knows she wants you, and she just trying to get you, and you ain't really interested in her at all. We talking about that kind of attractiveness. We talking about when it's mutual and when it's not. And the way it goes is attractiveness works when it comes down to acceptance. Acceptance. And what I mean by acceptance is, all right, you are the God of your own reality. You create your own reality. So therefore, nothing happens in your world that you don't allow. A lot of times we don't know that we're in control. So we allow a whole lot of things that we weren't ready and willing to allow. That if we thought about it consciously, it wouldn't have been something that we allowed. And it works nonetheless, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly. Which is why a lot of us have been in like these horrible relationships or have dealt with things where, you were cool with a person and next thing you know, they just ghosted you. I mean, it happens like that simply because of what we accept. And acceptance goes like this. What you accept will accept you. As long as you accept it, it will accept you. And what I mean by that is not trying to get some person, I'm throwing these waves at you, I accept you, you better accept me, that type of mess. Nah, it's not like that. No, what I'm talking about is like, let's see. Let's start with these laws. All right, so the universe has universal laws, right? And there's 12 laws. And in those 12 laws, it's one of the most popular laws that's out there that people talk about, and that's the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is basically this. You attract to you what you are. And what I mean by that is, if you're a person who is depressed and struggling, then most likely you're going to attract other people who are depressed and struggling. If you're a person who's positive and like on a high vibration, most likely you're not going to attract anyone unless they're positive and on a high vibration. And this is why I am like dropping all these videos to get everybody to, raise their vibration. Because when you're in a predicament where you're emotionally kind of, distorted, you can attract that very same kind of person to you. Like, the spiritual works like that. You attract to you what you're giving off. I've learned that, that before I even try to attract anything, I must stop, take a deep look inside myself, figure out what's going on with me and what am I going through at this time before I even decide to look at anybody else. Because that's how we bring, that extra stuff in our lives that we didn't want, drama and all of that. That's how it comes. So if you really want to change what you're attracting, you have to change how you attract. And that's the same thing with acceptance. What you will accept, will accept you. So when you're looking at, trying to heal from something, if you do not accept the pain, what caused the pain, your part in it, then you never actually heal from it. There's only two choices, accept or deny, right? So you can either accept it or deny it. If you ignore it, that's the same thing as denying. But when you accept it, you start to see the whole entire picture. And when you see the entire picture, then it accepts you. That's how you are able to see the whole entire picture. It's because when you accept the problem, it opens up to you and shows you the entire thing. Now, just know you are the creator of your own world, as I was saying. So, of course, if we're going through pain, if we're a victim and someone has done something to us, then of course, yeah, we're all going to feel like, we're a victim and that, I had no part in it. I didn't do anything, so on and so forth, that may have caused that. And that could be true in many cases, but you still have to accept that it happened. You can't sit here and deny that it happened. As long as you deny, the problem doesn't go away, it just sits there. And you may not feel those emotions all the time, but it's still sitting there and it's still festering, it's still growing, and it's coming out nonetheless. And that goes right back to the law of attraction. Because then you're attracting things like that. Even though you may not feel it, your spirit is still attracting it. So you have to learn how to accept things. I know there's a lot of things that we don't want to accept because of how it hurts us, how it can drag us down and take us to places that we don't want to relive again. I understand that. And I understand when something hurts so much that you don't want to even remember one iota of what happened. I understand that too. But you know what? In understanding that, because I did do that, I wasted maybe about a good 15 years of my life suffering under the umbrella of my own victimization. Because I wouldn't look at it. And I mean, for anybody out there hurting, I really want you to just take a look at it. Accept it. Acceptance is key. Because if you don't, it's going to keep eating at you and drawing you down. But I didn't come on here to really speak about all of that. I just want y'all to know how acceptance works. Acceptance, like I said, is essentially the law of attraction. You're attracting to you what you are. If you're over here focused on yourself and loving the hell out of yourself and doing what you need to do, getting that sun gaze in, spending time, look at that, glowing skin, sun gazing, benefits, I'm telling you, benefits. But getting your sun in and talking to yourself, enjoying your conversations with yourself, and seeing dreams and seeing things that you never thought you would see before. Stuff like that. Giving yourself baths, pampering yourself, getting your nails did, guys getting your hair cut, all of this stuff, wearing fresh to death, pressed clothes, everything, all of this stuff that makes us feel good, having a clean home, having pretty things or having nice things, having stuff in order, everything that we do that makes ourselves feel good, this is what we should be doing. But when you're out there actually doing all of that, don't you think you would be attracting someone who's doing the same thing? That's just how it works. You ever notice that, like, when you find yourself in a position where you're trying to get a new job, you want to change like what you've been doing, and you're trying to learn something new, and you're focused on this new thing, you start attracting other people who are interested in the same thing. It works the same way. It always works the same way. We can actually move forward if we figure out what we're attracting, what we're accepting. Be careful of what you accept too. Because sometimes you can accept something like a mind state that can drag you under. Like accepting that, oh, I'm broke. I'm so broke. I ain't got a single dime to my name. My pockets are empty. When you accept stuff like that, that's how you stay continuously broke. I mean, honestly. If you want money in your life, then you gotta speak money. You gotta bling money. I mean, bling it, girl. Bring it, boy. You gotta make it seem like, you're the richest person in the world. You wanna know why? Because money is attracted to people like that. Money is not gonna come to somebody who's broke, who's always feeling broke, who's always feeling down about not having it. You really think money want to come to your hands? For what? So you can get rid of it real fast? It's not going to do anything for you. But you will be more willing, money will be more willing to come to you if you're more willing to feel and be like you want to be. Be like you want to be. Be who you want to be. That's how it goes. Your true self. That's who you want to be, right? I hardly believe that most of us want to be out there being like all of this ratchetness and all of this drama-filled stuff that's out here in the world. Most people don't want to be bothered with that stuff. So you've got to attract what you want to attract. If you don't attract what you want to attract, then, you're leaving it up to everything else to give you what they feel like you deserve. Do you want what somebody else feels like you deserve? Or do you want what you feel like you deserve? Because when you go to manifesting, if your thoughts are not positive, I promise you will manifest some stuff you do not want. That's how a lot of times when you get on your knees and you pray and you pray and you pray and you praying for this one thing, and when it come to you, it don't come to you like you want it. And you just like, nah, that ain't really what I wanted, but I mean, I guess. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what you're putting out there. That's exactly what you're putting out there. So you've got to accept the things that will accept you. It goes the same way. Acceptance is key. If you don't accept it, then you're not going to grow. Just like if you don't accept waking up, you will stay asleep. I'm just saying. RealSpitz. I'm just saying. I want y'all to know this is what's really real out there. I mean, if you want to change your world around and change your life around, then you got to come with it. I've learned how to come with it. I've learned how to keep the positivity on my tongue and in my mind. Because if I don't, I get a lot of things that I don't want. And those things just drag me down and beat me under. I'm not one for that. I ain't beat. You hear me? Don't come for me. Because that ain't the life I want to live. So I keep my thoughts posy all day, every day. Posy. Positive vibes. And that's why I always say positive vibes, please. Because of the fact that it's the positive vibes that's going to help us elevate. If we always stuck on something negative, we're not going to elevate. We're not going to go anywhere. That's the same thing when you manifesting. You could be sitting there trying to manifest a whole lot of money, and then at the same token, when you're not manifesting, sit here and think you broke. And you'll stay broke. You'll stay broke. Promise you. The universe might give you the money, but it'll be gone before you know it. You stay broke. That's just how it go. But yeah, I just wanted to rap to y'all right quick and let y'all know about acceptance. I wanted you to really see what it is. I'm going to drop another vid on the 12 laws of the universe to give people a better idea of what I'm talking about these laws. But the one we were focused on most of all was the law of attraction. The law of attraction. That's pretty, cut and dry. It's elementary, 1, 2, 3. You attract what you're putting out. How's it go in the Bible? For a man or woman, I'm changing it around, thinks in their heart, so are they. Same thing. What you put in you is what you get out of you, right? Yeah, same teachings. That's how it goes. Learn the way through the road instead of to the road. Well, this is Amaha Z Tone Deaf, and I'm coming to y'all for real, letting you know the real spits about attraction, about acceptance. Thank you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out this piece. Deuces.